I ordered some LED strip lights and a power supply for our new kitchen. They've come from different suppliers. The LED lights are a free review sample, and the power supply I've actually bought to go with it. And you see the power supply comes with this nice little adapter that you can connect the LED strip lights to. And here is the power supply itself. It's a 2 amp one. They recommended a 2 or 3 amp one for this particular reel. Now what I'm hoping to do in fact is to divide this reel in two, because you can cut them to enable you to use them in more than one place. And this is going to be long enough to do both sides of our new kitchen underneath the cupboards, which is where I wanted to use them. So here it is. It comes nicely packaged in this little silver strip-lock bag. And here are the LEDs. Right, so they come with a connector bonded onto them. So that will actually fit, I expect, this power supply directly. Yes, it will. So if I was using the whole thing in one go, I could just plug it in directly and I wouldn't need the little adapter that came with the power supply. There's also another one of these here for connecting to another power supply, so we're really rather well served for adapters. We'll just undo this for a minute and have a quick look at it, because the way these things work is that the LEDs come in banks of 3 with a connector here. So I think what you're supposed to do when you cut them is to cut them at one of these connectors here, and then you can pop it into one of these things here and do it up, or you can use this adapter here that came with the strip and just push the strip straight into it. So they've given you several adapters. That's quite good, because you do need to obviously cut these things up and use them in pieces, and so being given several adapters to enable you to connect it to different power supplies, or to several several strips to one power supply in parallel is quite good. And you can obviously cut this into a lot of bits if you want to. What we're planning on doing is using it underneath the kitchen cupboards on both sides of the kitchen. So we'll probably be cutting it into 2 or 3 strips, because we've got basically 3 blocks of kitchen cupboards. So I'm really pleased to get this. I'm going to plug it in later and turn it on. So here we are with the LEDs with their built-in connector. So I don't need to use any of the adapters that came with either the LEDs or the power supply at the moment, because they will just plug straight together with what we've been given. And as you can see, we've got some really bright LEDs here. These are going to make a huge difference when I fit them underneath the cupboards in our kitchen. And at the moment, just on the reel, they're working fine. There's 16 feet of these. There's about 8 feet on each side of the kitchen, so they should be just perfect for exactly what I need. So I just wanted to add that there's some very clear instructions packaged with this. There's some printed on the box, and there's a leaflet as well. So you should be able to work out everything you need from the information in the package. There are no instructions with the power supply, but you don't really need any with that, because it's just a power supply. I think you should have no trouble fitting these if you are reasonably competent, and because it runs off 12 volts, it's extra safe, low voltage, so you're most unlikely to do yourself any damage.